understand how it's not working, but it's not. Odd. Oh, hey, now it's working. Cool. Shouldn't be recording. I don't want it to record. Wait, I just realized I'm talking into the mic, aren't I? Oh my god. Oop, my bad.
Hey guys, check us out at www.youtube.com/user/Lake Effect Radio Station/feed for past shows and interview videos.
Play It Again Sports in Lyndhurst wants to buy your used sporting goods. Bring your gently used gear to Play It Again Sports and get paid. Play It Again Sports in Lyndhurst buys and sells both new and used sporting goods. Come check out their great selection of golf, baseball, snowboards, fitness equipment, and more. Don't forget to bring your used gear to trade in and trade up. Visit Play It Again Sports in Lyndhurst at 5455 Mayfield Road in Lyndhurst, Ohio, in the plaza with Buffalo Wild Wings. Come check out Play It Again Sports in Lyndhurst today.
Jonathan is a student who depends on his Cardinal Visa credit card.
This is my Visa card. I got it from Cardinal Credit Union with Hustis' help.
Cardinal loan manager Justice Adamavicius.
There's no annual cost, there's no maintenance fees, there's no balance transfer fee.
I went to other banks and they didn't look at me the way he did and give me a chance. He asked me what I'm doing in life, what I'm going to school for.
We are helping people, not judging them.
Cardinal Credit Union. Everything to brighten your financial future. Just call Cardinal at 440-266-2200. Stop in a branch or apply online at cardinalcu.com. Cardinal President Christine Blake.
Listening to your story, saving you money, anyone can join. Cardinal. People helping people.
Cardinal is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Lake Cuyahoga, Geauga, Ashtabula, Portage, Summit, Mahoning, Trumbull, or Columbiana counties. This institution is not federally insured. Deposits are insured by American Share Insurance up to $250,000 per account. Loans subject to credit approval.
And stolen by Mike Davis. Davis gives to Goodwin. Fakes that. Puts up and in for two. Taken by Montel Goodwin. Gets the steal. Gives Mike Davis for three. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson puts back up and in.
You're listening to Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio, the official home of Lakeland Sports.
The Diversity Center of Northeast Ohio hosts the 17th annual Walk, Rock, and Run, Saturday, May 4th, 2019. All registered participants gain free entry into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Great Lakes Science Center, and USS Cod Submarine Memorial.
The Lakeland Cares Cupboard was created in response to the growing awareness of food insecurity on our campus. Our goal is to give the students the access to food free of charge while they're on campus and help them to connect to resources that they need off campus. The Campus Cupboard provides quick microwavable food items such as macaroni and cheese, soup, rice bowls, etc. Food items, the pantry items such as cereal, pasta, tuna kits, applesauce, oatmeal, and etc. Dairy snack items such as fruits, nut bars, protein bars, granola bars, sandwich crackers, nuts such as peanuts, almonds, and cashews, and personal hygiene products, toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, and etc. Stop past the Student Service Center on the first floor A building in room A103 or contact them with any questions.
I'm assuming whoever listens to this can now hear me. I turned on the mic, everything is up and running. Supposedly. I hope it is. I don't know how most of this runs. I mean, I should, but this is technically my first live stream, should I say. Other than that, I have no idea. Let me just do a little bit of that real quick. No, wait. I gotta. That's a good one. I don't like it, but like, it's good enough. Okay, I should be live. I'm not sure how this is working. Rather, I have no idea how this is going to work, but it should be working. I'm going to change the category a little bit to talk. Just for now. Just for now. Okay. Updating the information. So, I should be live. Now, trying to get comfortable here because like okay, now let's get to talking. Hello and welcome to the Other Side of Paradise podcast. I'm your host, and this will be the first kind of trailer, I guess. To be honest, this is kind of an impromptu trailer, should I say. It's just me here in the studio today, and I have no idea what I'm about to say. I was meaning to prepare. I had this whole monologue in my head, but now it's not in my head. I tend to forget my monologues when I'm supposed to say something, you know. Failed actor here, but like, I don't know, whatever. That's another story that could be told another time, another topic. But what this show is going to be about is something where people gather, myself and others included, to talk about our stories, our life experiences, and what we've learned through time, how we've seen the world from a different perspective, the other side of paradise. It's not about the good. It can be about the good, yes, but it's more of a thing to talk about the realities of things, how if you look on something from the outside, it will seem like it's a great thing, but in reality, yeah, it's not a good thing. We can talk about many topics. School, there's countless things students have had wrong with school, the faults of the school board, not the school board in general, teachers, guidance, the administration. It doesn't matter. Students also are at fault. I'm not gonna, say anything about that, but actually, you know what? Yeah, we are, but like not now. There's so many things wrong with the world, and I know myself alone cannot fix all that. I know for a fact that's the case, but we can shed a little light on it. We can talk about our experiences, our stories and stuff, and maybe that'll add a little bit of relief to society, but probably not. I'm here just in the studio. It's myself only, and there's no one else here because I'm a little lonely right now. This was kind of an like I said, impromptu. I decided, hey, I have to get this podcast started, this show started, and what better way than just get up, take the bus, and get over here. So I did that. Now, like I said, I wasn't prepared for this. I knew going in this would be kind of a preview, should I say, a trailer, or more along the lines of a outtakes for the original. If this thing actually gets up and running and we get started, then we can actually start talking about it and go from there. I really hope to get more people onto the show. That'd be great. My original intent was, it was before this semester of school had started. So back before holidays, it was December. There was me and my two friends from a class I was in, and we were all going to come down here and we were going to talk. It was just me, them, and it was going to be like that. I mean, them and I. My bad. But, yeah. Then it didn't start from that point, you know. I actually don't. I'm saying that, but like, kind of stumbling by myself here. But one person couldn't make it. Every week we asked them, "Hey, are you gonna come?" And that person couldn't come. I was able to get one of the two to actually come in once. And it was a pretty good time. We talked. We didn't we recorded it. We didn't stream it or anything. But that recording cannot be seen to the light of day. That was just honestly, us roasting that one person who couldn't come. Be like, nah, we've got this. Who needs a third person? But in reality, we were lacking that person. I don't know, but I feel as though when you have more people and you have more people to bounce off of in a conversation, it's that conversation that leads discussion about something. I can sit here all day. I could sit here staring at this webcam, talking into this mic about how my day's been, my life's been, but that alone won't be interesting. I'll be stumbling over my words like I am right now. It's not entertaining, honestly, if I'm being honest here. But, it's something. Anyway. Yeah. This is it. This is the Other Side of Paradise podcast. A show, a podcast, in which myself and others come in to talk about reality. How things aren't as they seem. How life isn't just rainbows and butterflies and whatever else that, saying says. But it's more than that. It's our experiences. It is the reality of the situation, I guess. Of course, I'm not going to say the entire thing's going to be like a real big, depressing thing. No, that would just be really sad, and I wouldn't even want to listen to that. Actually, I would, but not all the time. When I'm in the good mood, I'm going to be upfront with that. There's going to be laughing. There's going to be, good stories about how we mess up in life and stuff. Now that's going to be funny, but it more along the lines of it shows how we have progressed. We have dealt with things that we've been given, the hands that we've been dealt, and we've kept it going, But I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Here, I'm going to talk about my day. My day so far has been, I knew I was going to do this. I knew I was going to come in and, talk, but I didn't know what I was going to talk about. So I was prepared. I set an alarm clock for, I believe, 7:30, so I'd catch the 8:40 bus and be here at around 9:10, and I'd get started. Of course, I didn't get here until around 10:10. I woke up, surprisingly early. I woke up before my alarm even went off, yet I still got here late. In fact, I woke up at around 6:30. But then I just stayed in bed for 3 hours because I want to get up, that kind of feeling that where you just want to stay in bed and not handle, get up to face the day. Now, That may sound like I'm a pretty depressed person suffering from MDD. I know that's one of the symptoms. I am a psych student myself, but I don't know. It just, that feeling that goes over you, it's like, wow, this bed is surprisingly comfortable. This pillow really supports my neck, because my neck has been killing me lately, and felt pretty good. So I just stayed in bed, watched some videos on YouTube, and browsed over social media like the teenager I am, and that's about it. Then I got up, made myself some ham sandwiches, 3 to be exact. I like to make it some bread, some ham, some mayonnaise and mustard, and cheese preferably. But of course, there was no mustard and there was no cheese, so it was just ham and mustard. But luckily, the ham was pretty good, so it made it okay, which made it stomachable in a sense. So there's that. Then I took a shower. Was it before I ate or after I ate? Did I take a shower? I'm gonna say it was after, for the sole fact of keeping up with the story and everything like that. But got up from the table, went to the bathroom, took a shower, and it was pretty good, I've got to say. I mean, you can't really go into a shower and be like, that was a pretty awful experience, because you can't mess up showering, ever. It's just, yeah, you get naked and you go in this hot water and it feels great. Whatever tension you're feeling just melts away. Also, it's even better when you have music. I wasn't able to really, turn on a speaker or something because, well, I don't really have one. And secondly, family member was still sleeping in the house. So that would have been just a little rude to have it full blast and echo around the entire building. But I did just have my phone on, and I played music, from Spotify and yada, yada, yada. And that was pretty good, listen to music, entertaining your thoughts, and thinking. I gotta say, the shower is one of the best places for me to come up with ideas. I can be in there and come up with an entire monologue. Like, for example, today I was thinking about what I was going to say. I had this whole little thing that would have went on for maybe around 2 minutes. A good speech, would have been great. But then I completely forgot about it. What in the world? Yo, can you shout out your best friend named Nick Gers? Who in the world's a Nick Gers? I've got to say, I don't know who that is. I know Nicks, but I don't know any Nick Gers. But, yeah, I don't know. Nick Gers, if you're watching this, thanks for watching this. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta think of anything good. I don't know. And then I got all my stuff ready, and then headed down here. And you know how I got here? I took the bus. The buses are not as people say, public busing, public transport. People typically say it's just a bunch of old people, strange people that take busing. That's not true. I mean, yeah, you'll get the occasional oddballs that mutter to themselves and just sit in the back and just, talk to their own demons. But the majority of the people that ride buses are normal people like you and me, and they get on there. They have places to go, places to be. They got jobs. They've got lives, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, one of the first times I ever rode a bus was I was sitting in the front, and I was on my way home from my college, and I wasn't sure, what to do, really. So, in fact, I pulled the little wire on the side that basically signals, hey, next stop is the one I want to get off of, and it wasn't the right one. In fact, it was 2 stops down, but I was a little confused, and I went up to the front, and I started talking to the bus driver, and he was a pretty nice guy. Thanks to you, I was able to learn how to actually ride a bus. And I was able to figure out, if you pull on the little thing, the thing pops up, and you can get off wherever you want, instead of just, where the bus, stops for their own, on the schedule, because on each end of the route, the bus stops and you get off. The other end is, fortunately, here. at this college, and then the other end is somewhere I've never been. I've never ridden down to the other end, which hopefully someday I'll be able to do, but or have a reason to do so, because I've got to say, one of the things that buses are, unfortunately, I'm really thankful for riding the bus. It's really annoying sometimes to be like, hey, I want to go from here to here, but you can't do it on your own time. You have predetermined times that's going to take between 30 to 40 minutes for you to get from one location to another location, and that is a pain, especially when, for me, as someone who has now their temporary license, I'm getting a taste of the freedom of being able to drive a car. And when I have been able to, it feels good. Like, I'm able to go from here probably, from my house to here in maybe like 20 minutes, like max, should I say. But then if I take the bus, it's like 30, 40 minutes, and it's double the time. It's really annoying in that sense. It's like I'm wasting all of this time, and it sucks. Like if I go from my house to my high school, because I'm still like a high school student, just taking college classes part-time too, I have to go from one route, go to this college, and then go on another route and get to my high school. That alone takes an hour for a ride that would take less than like 15 minutes to do. Because I can't drive, no one can provide me a ride. It is the most frustrating thing to know that you have to do this. Now, I'm thankful I have the option. I'm thankful I have some freedom in the sense that I can go from one location to another without someone, needing someone to drive me. But I would like to be able to drive myself, or maybe someone can actually drive me. But it's fine, I'm going to say. I don't want to go on too bad and bash buses, but public transportation, busing, I'm thankful for it. I'm not going to take it for granted in the sense that, oh, darn, I got to go take a little longer. It's the thing that runs my life. If without busing, I would not be able to do what I do at all. In fact, I wouldn't have a means of transport. I wouldn't have a means of, going on with my daily life. Taking college classes in high school is great. I love it. I can go from a class that would take me a full year of high school to do it in a semester, and that that credit for that class will go towards my high school. My college, which is great. Now, it will also build up to me getting an associate's while in high school, which is even better. I don't know what I'm going to do fully yet. I've got things in mind of paths in life I want to go on, but I feel it's kind of a burden to put on a student, like a teenager that's just embracing adulthood and the freedom and the responsibilities that come with, turning 18 and getting your diploma of high school, and then just saying, hey, before you even do all that, you have to know where the next 40 years of your life is going to be at, where you're going to take your life, That sucks. I don't know what I want to do. There's so many possibilities for someone like me. Like, I have the grades to do whatever, really. They're good. They're not like Ivy League level. And even if they were, I have no desire to go to somewhere like Yale or Stanford or somewhere like that. No, that's just lame. I don't want to do that. I'd rather go to a place where there's more normal people, more laid-back people like me that I can hang around with and have a good time, You gotta enjoy life. College, people will say, like, hey, this is a time for learning. And yeah, they're right. But, like, just studying out of a book is boring. That's not fun at all. I'd rather be up in front of I'd be in a class, sitting next to, like, a good friend of mine, learning about whatever, and then afterwards talking about it. Because if I don't have someone that I can, like, talk to after class about what I'm learning, I'm going to hate it. If I can't have someone to rant about how this professor, this teacher is just going on and on about the same thing every day, the same subject, talking about the news for about half the class, should I say. It is boring. It drives me insane because I'm like, there's classes like that I have now, and thank God I have one person in each of those classes that I brought myself to actually talk to someone to, just to make sure I have like the connections and stuff, right? In case I miss a day or whatever. But also I can talk to them about, the class and how it's doing and how I'm doing in class, how they're doing in class, and, maybe if we have a problem together and we can just talk about it, get through the problems together. Other than that, I don't know. Back to where I was trying to talk about. Yeah, I've putting the burden of thought on a teenager still going through puberty to have full of hormones and full of just insane thoughts that a rational person probably wouldn't have, driven by emotion to go decide on their life path. And that's coming from a teenager myself. It's a little hard. I'm gonna be flat out about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can become a teacher. I can become a professor, because I've had great teachers and professors in my days, and they're great people. They've influenced my life with the options they have granted me. The opportunities for my life. Like, they'd be like, influence the options or the things that I am thinking about, and that's great. But, like, I'm not set in stone, Anyway, like, also, I could go into law enforcement, Like, this whole point of this podcast is to talk about the wrongs of society, the wrongs of people, the wrongs of whatever, But if I can talk about that all I want, I can't go up to the big stage. I don't see myself as one that could run for president and, start to change the world from the inside. But if I can help people, one by one at a time, if I could become like a lawyer, help people out, defense attorney, get them out of things. Or if I'm a prosecutor, I know a lot of people have things on prosecutors, they're saying they're bad people and all, but, like, there's a lot of good ones too, Like, they can be, like, this man didn't do much, You just did this little thing, just let him go, But there's also the bad times, But anyway, I'm getting off track here. I don't know what I want to talk about. Let's see. Come on. What should I talk about? I don't know. I think this was good. I've been talking for a little bit. And if I have something else I want to talk about, I'll come back. But for now, thanks for everyone that's been listening. I enjoyed this, and I'll be back. Thank you.